Man, I give props to people who make YouTube videos. This is quite annoying. You can accidentally delete your video. You can think you're recording and you're not recording anything. Yeah, so much props to people who actually do this and are very successful at doing it. But with all that being said, I'm going to make this really quick. So, I've started my second set of locks. Why a second set of locks? Because the first set of locks did not end very well. I started them myself. The parting wasn't great, and I watched a couple videos, and I felt like if I kept going with them, they would have eventually turned into significant locks. But the parting would have never gotten any better. So I said, okay, is there a way to fix this problem? I found a video where a young lady used conditioner and she moistened them and combed them out, and I did that. And one massive hairball later, it smells great. I should name it. I should give it a name. But anyway, um, I fixed the problem. Shut up. Now I'm having copyright infringement. But anyway, so I got those locks out because they were starting to budge, so they were actually technically locks. And I went to my loctician today, and she redid a set of comb coils. The first set I had, like I said, done by myself, and I felt like I wanted to be fully into the process, but nah, it's better to let a professional do it because then you'll have a better outcome. So um, I use a satin wrap, which is about 2 feet long. You lay it around, you twist it in the back, bring it around the front, and then I cover the knot with nylon hair thing to keep. And I do a knot like this so that I don't have just this knot right here. You wake up and you're like, why the hell does my head hurt? I'm not used to wearing do rags or head wraps, so this is very new to me, and I do not want to have my line on my head half the day and a headache for no hair. So, like I said, I twist it around like this, just to keep things secure, and I put the nylon thing on top to keep everything in place. But these are comb coils number 2. I have very thin hair in the front here. I've always had it since I was born. So the placement of the coils were very important for later on in the process when things grow in. I wanted them to sit correctly so that I don't have this massive spacing. And I had like 4 dreads right here in the front. That was not going to work. So she's increased the amount. She's decreased the size, so there's more of them, and I think that'll increase the thickness. So I'm very happy with the second set. This is day 1 of my comb coils. I wasted a whole month, but I learned a lot. So this second set should be a bit of a breeze. I've learned what to do to care for them because there will come a point where you really want to rip your scalp off because you'll itch so much. Um, I use the Do Grow stimulating growth oil um, once in a while, just directly on the scalp for um, just to moisten things up. Um, Vitamin C oil and rose water. Really good vitamin C oil and rose water from the health food store. And of course, people are going to say oil and water doesn't mix. You're absolutely correct, genius. But there is a thing called emulsification. So if I take 2 items which are separate, one being a much more lighter substance, oil, and a much more dense one, oil, water, that don't mix, you're right. But if I shake, there's emulsification, where the oil particles are now it's the same size or similar size as the water particles. So when they come out, you're getting hydration from the water, and it also creates it helps the locks lock because it promotes the curly hair to coil around itself, and then the oil sits, hydrates your scalp, and gives you like a little bit of a sheen. So um there is a way to mix oil and water. Um, And that's that. This video is purely for advice for myself, not to give advice because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But if there's something that I could be doing, please help. I did try with the first set crocheting, which was very helpful, very tedious, but I found that to be a good process to help out the thinner locks. Like you take a crochet needle and you go in here and you promote the hair to grow into each other, so it helps lock it down. But I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna just stick with the comb coils and tie them down each night and keep my hands off of them and go from there. I want some nice, good looking locks. I am not a Rastafarian. Much respect to people who do that. Or I'm not a freeformer. I do not want one big lock hair and a little baby lock hair. That won't do anything for no parts of my life. I need to respect the process, but I also want the appearance to be very uniform and neat. And I'm sure there are a lot of people out here who work in corporate jobs or jobs where you have to be presentable, where that is non-negotiable. You cannot come in there looking like you smell. No disrespect, you locks don't smell. Locks are very hygienic if you take care of them. But I don't want the appearance because perception is reality. I don't want people to perceive it to be something negative when it's a beautiful thing, and I want to embrace it. Yeah, so that's that. Peace and love.